Hello everyone, we're back with Fake Grand Order, the Salem simulator. Everyone say hi to Kiara, look at her. Hey Kiara. Please don't hurt us. Yeah, anyway, last time, we did the 0 AP for chapter... Wait. Oh! Hold on, just give me a second. I got like a data updated screen. I think like a time gate went away in the summer story, is my guess. So it didn't actually complete. So skip that. We're over at the wharf. I guess just bring double Castoria and not Kiara. I mean, summer Kiara would actually work. It's probably my best guess if I want to go arts, right? Because I don't have enough neutral damage. Like, I could bring Jinako, but she just doesn't hurt a lot. I think even a level 70 Kiara without her skills up, well, summer Kiara might do more. Maybe. Oh, and I could switch you out now. Forgot about this. I mean, we're talking about Matahari, remember? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's get her bond up a little. Oh, where is she? She probably only needs like 1 or 2 ascensions for interlude, so like at some point I'll probably do that. Has she had any since launch? Because you know the launch interludes kind of suck. Now this is really bad. Not another bar brawl. I don't want to be hanged. Don't be stupid. We ain't pirates. Try to steal a ship, we'll be tossed in the clink faster than you could say Davy Jones. Well there, master. Watch yourself. What was that? Hey, could you maybe not shoot stray bolts everywhere? I swear, not an ounce of self-control. So like sailors just plain don't deserve to have normal human intelligence, you know? Turn them into pigs. That's a horrifying thing to say. Is it? Anyway, I'm gonna try to cool things off here. Are we fighting them? Hey there, gents. It seems to be the trouble. I tried to dine and dash on this fine establishment, are ya? Terrible manners, that. Oh, it's you again, Robin. We ain't dining and dashing nowhere. So, you have your resident child actor with you this time, eh? She's a cutie, that's for sure. Wish I could have seen a play with her in it. But she'd be great for a comedy of errors or something. Child actor? Comedy? It's okay, it's okay. I'm patient. Just cast the spell that inhibits your emotions. You can listen to men talk and not get angry all the time, yes? For the other lady with the fang pointy ears, myself. Oh no. Get a gander in town. She'd be down on her luck. But she was prim and proper, and then they were just something sexy about her. So we're talking about Medea. Oh no. I see what's going on here. Must be that lady's daughter. But obviously, you know, it's reverse if anything. You're wearing that get-up to make you look taller so you can be just like her. Isn't that right, you little gun? Here's some nice warm milk for you. Go on, drink up. And Beijing's gone. Gonna open up a butcher shop and fresh pork's about to be on the menu. Easy now. I see, so that's what started the squabble. This one here's been having nightmares every day. That one got banged up real good when those monsters attacked. There's nothing better than to leave, but the firm ain't giving us permission. Took one look at our Epoch cargo, tell us we got to pay a ton of maritime insurance on the line. God, reading this is hard. But if we paid it, we'd lose so much money, we'd be better off throwing the whole line overboard. So that's why you try to get the tavern owner to lend you enough to cover it. If he has that kind of money. So I do understand how you feel. Like hell you do. We're sick of this godforsaken town. It's really storming out there on the open sea. I didn't know the firm ain't pulling a fast one on us. So as you can see, we're all at the end of our ropes. Only we had some sort of diversion. So you're fine with Najam and now with Kirky here, huh? Gotcha. No wonder drinking isn't cheering them up. No, just calm down there, sailors. Rushing a boat out to sea never went well for anyone. Fortunately, I think this sort of thing is right up the Horsey Company's alley. Am I right? Guess a play could help them relax. That's because you know any good sea tales, Kirky. Are we really doing a play? Don't tell me you've forgotten who my grandfather is. Don't worry. One of the gods? I don't know. We got just the story for the occasion. Problem is we need at least 2 women for the female parts. Could have you play the other one, Horsey, but I don't know how well that would go over with the boat boys. So I guess I'll just have to play both female parts myself. Lucky I'm so good at disguises. Yeah, Kirky here is actually a master of disguise. That's so. Sounds fascinating. Great. Can't wait. Okay, then now that that's decided, you there, get this mess cleaned up right away. What are you doing? A bunch of drunks getting smashed in an alleyway? Come on, tending up those bandanas. Huh? You gonna be part of this play too? At last, my stage debut. Heh. Just goes to show there's no telling what life's got in store. I like Anchor Sailor. No back talk. Exactly, it's time to put those muscles of yours to work for something besides fighting. Are we actually doing a play? Or is it just gonna skip it? Land ho! Oh my, so we finally reached the island I've been seeking. After embarking from my home of Colchis, sailing across the Black Sea, making my way through the many islands of the archipelago? Archipelago. What the heck? I finally arrived. What the heck? Lost count of how many boats I've taken to get here. You know, I hit my head really hard on the wall yesterday. You know, that's not me being stupid. That's just, you know, brain damage. But a long journey it's been. Young miss, you didn't say anything about this. That rhymed. The map you gave us led us straight to the island of Aea. That's right. Didn't I tell you? There's a goddess living here. A goddess? You gotta be pulling me leg. Any sailor worth his salt knows not to come near that island. Not a single man who set foot there has ever returned. That's so strange? Maybe that's because it's such a wonderful place that nobody wants to leave. Since the goddess who lives there is my aunt. Traveled all this way just so I could pay her a visit. And you're the witch's niece? You're serious? Then you're just a beautiful traveling apprentice priestess. You tricked us. Huh? A witch? That's right, young miss. Everyone says the island is home to a witch who kills any sailor she sees. There ain't no way she's a goddess. You sailors are certainly superstitious, aren't you? True, she may be a witch, but that doesn't mean she isn't a good witch, right? A good witch. Ha! So if there were any such thing. You know, maybe this kind of blasphemous play isn't the best to be putting on in Salem. They ended up throwing me overboard onto the beach. Yes, this counts as making land. How am I going to get back to Colchis now? Salem is certainly much bigger than I thought. Well, here's something rather ominous. Wonder if that's the welcome wagon. Looks like this wagon isn't very welcoming at all. It's wyverns. It's a wyvern wagon. Wyvern wagon. Say that 3 times fast. Wyvern wagon. Proper use of mystic codes. Equipping mystic codes based on the party's characteristics can be more advantageous in battle. Wow. No, that's news to me. I don't want to. Oh, dang it. Oh, Dragon Tooth Warriors. Okay, that makes sense. Medea summoned these bad boys back in Fate Stay Night. Little known fact. Like in the visual novel, there's the Fate route. Maybe Unlimited Blade works too, I don't remember. But I know they're in the Fate route. It's when she attacks Shiro's house and then she just gets instantly killed by Gilgamesh who shows up. It's like, hey, Holy Grail War's over, boys! Back it up. I'm trying to remember, was she the last servant? I'm trying to think. Okay, so Fate route. Medusa's taken care of. Then Hercules. Is Lancer still alive? No, Lancer dies in the church, which I think is after. He has this really cool scene where he just 1v1s Gilgamesh for like a day straight, I think. Or 12 hours or something like that. So okay, there are 3 of them left, right? Because hold on, I'm doing the math. No, Archer is dead. Hercules killed him, right? Saber is alive because Saba. Lancer was alive. Ryder is dead. Assassin? Wait. I think assassin. Okay, no, never mind. So like only like 2 or 3 servants are dead, right? I think Sasaki Kojiro is still alive, like for the finale. Well, where's that unlimited blade word? God, there's too much fate in my head. I don't remember. I know. Wait, that's unlimited blade works, isn't it? Well, no. Saber goes off by herself, not Shiro going off by himself. And she fights Sasaki Kojiro, I think. God, the fate route is weird. I don't remember what happens to him though. Is Gilgamesh just gonna kill him when he goes up to the temple? Or does Saber have a cool fight scene against him? It's one of those. Keith Nashing. But I think she does that in Unlimited Blade Work. So look, look, it's swirling. Like, I agreed. Fate Stay Night ago. Like, before Fate Grand Order JP came out, so that tells you how many years it's been. Although I did reread the Fate, half of the Fate route, like a year or 2 after that, but it's still been, you know. I got into a nice rhythm back then, where I was just reading like a day. I was like, oh yeah, hey, you know, let's read 30 minutes of Fate Stay Night today. Why not? Just because after you read Unlimited Blade Works in Heaven's Feel, Fate just kind of erases itself from your mind. Well, also because I got stuck at the weirdest scene in Fate Stay Night. I just put it on hiatus for a long time. It was near the climax of it. There's a scene where like Saber and Shiro just go out like on a date. They buy like a lion. There's like a CG of them on the bus or something, right? I just didn't play the game again. I saved it there. I didn't play it again for like months. But eventually my internet went out for the morning. I think it was morning. I was like, oh, well, might as well play a visual novel. And that's been your random horsey trivia lesson of the day. You'll get another one next battle, don't worry. This guy actually had a lot of HP. There's her bond. You know, maybe that guy had a point when he said I just go on tangents about random stuff. Maybe he did have a point. It's a shame, there's no one here. Just sworn I saw a ship pass by. Guess it must have left as soon as it arrived. Looks like my female intruder words are going off. She has female intruder words? Oh, over there, that must be her. A visitor. How is she playing both at once? But who is she? I've never seen you before in my life. I love that facial expression of hers. I don't need any more women around here. I've already got enough housemaids. Oh, Auntie, don't be silly. It's me, you remember? Auntie? How much older than you do you think I am? Oh, so you don't like being called Auntie. In that case, how about Lady Aunt or Exalted Aunt? Especially partially Antsy Pansy, myself. Antsy Pansy, that works. It's Kirky. My name is Kirky, and I own this entire island. So unless you want to be turned into a lizard, you better start calling me that. Okay, Auntie Kirky. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I have an official letter for you from my father, the King of Colchis. My name is Medea. Thank you for having me. Huh? Medea. You're the Crown Princess of Colchis? You mean you're that blockhead Aetes' daughter? Smile. This is not where I expected Salem to go today. I kind of figured we were done with plays. Especially since we just kind of skipped over the Journey to the West one, right? Like, I guess they want to expand on Kirky's character. Since she, you know, this is her introduction chapter, but it's placed really weirdly. I think they should have done this like, you know how they did the Queen of Sheba one? But I guess, like, what do you cut, right? Because, like, there was plot relevance to, you know, the 3 Jeans. I guess you could have rewrote that scene entirely, but I kind of think I need to bring like Edmund or something because Summer Kiara doesn't hurt. Her skills aren't high enough level. Tell you what, I know what I'll do. I'll bring the plug suit. Remember, you gotta use mysticos that are advantageous in the battle. I'm assuming there's gonna be another like high level enemy. Kind of like that 200k wyvern, right? I'll swap out Kiara for Vlad when I get there. My mansion is just up ahead, along with my altar to Hecate. That altar is my pride and joy, you know? Just gonna destroy it. I'd love to see it, Auntie. I said don't call me Auntie, not unless you want to end up a newt. So I guess I'm still a little lightheaded for my long boat trip. Oh, there's not enough king killing in these plays, honestly. Like, get us more regicide. I hate to say this about your father, but King Aetes is a painfully mediocre man. All of our demigod siblings, he's the only one without any talent or accomplishments to his name. Being king was pretty much the only choice he had left. See, as much as I wish I didn't disagree, I suppose I do. You remember who the playwright is? Is that true of your younger sister, Auntie Pasiphae, too? No idea who she is. I only met her once, but she was wedded to King Minos of Crete. Crete? Oh, I know who she is. Never mind. Never mind. I know who she is. Remember her being very beautiful. King Minos must have been a happy man at what? Minotaur. So, yeah, Minos. Very happy man indeed. Okay. That lazy, good-for-nothing Pasiphae was way more god than human. She's always the prettiest, but she had the most natural talent for magic. She never wanted to actually put any effort into anything. So, Medea, make sure you don't end up like your stupid dad or your lazy aunt. You need to study hard and keep polishing your skills. You can't rest on the laurels of your natural beauty and innate talent forever. Whatever you do, don't ever end up as just another trophy for some man to trot over when it's convenient. That doesn't sound so bad. Oh god! Oh god! By the way, Medea, what brings you to my island anyway? If all you ever wanted was to deliver my brother's letter, you could have just sent it by pigeon. In fact, let me open it up and read it for myself. Oh yes, you see? Oh no. I remember those guys. Are those piglets? Oink. Wrestling paper. Alright, Letty, let's see what you got to say. Stop that, piglets. Leave my niece alone or I'll roast you for lunch myself. Are these your pet pigs, Auntie? They're so round and plump and adorable. Don't ask where she got them. That tickles. Maybe that's the plot of Summer 1. The pigs in Summer 1 were actually turned in there by Kirky. What the? Wants you to train as a priestess? On my island? What the heck was that Dolly thinking? I don't do apprentices. That's right. That's actually why I'm here. King of Colchis hopes that I can one day take over the Shrine of Hecate. And he wants me to show you the ropes? Forget it. Find some other sucker. So your answer is no? And you won't change your mind? Heck no! I'm never taking on an apprentice as long as I live. My island, my rules. I'll get fair. Pain Breaker version 2. Don't go pointing a weapon at me, especially when you don't even telegraph the attack. Master Kirky? Oh. My father may be a half-witted, good-for-nothing dollar with nothing to his name but the golden fleece. Wig wig. for another decade or so. It wouldn't even go that far. But he still cares deeply about other people, and I respect him. I believe he sent me here because he was worried about you and how you never leave your island. But I'm sure he was too embarrassed to say so in as many words. Did you perhaps have a bad breakup? Is that why you shut yourself away? Shut up. Wait, is this post-Odysseus? I think Jason was long before the Iliad, wasn't he? Which is, before the Odyssey. So we just broke chronology there. So this is Hecate's altar. Listen to me very closely, Medea. If you insist on becoming my apprentice, I'll not treat you as like my niece anymore. You must prove yourself worthy to be taking on the trials of my choosing, here before Hecate's own altar. Besides, did you really think you could set foot on the great witch Kirky's island without paying the price? If you can't pass these trials, I'll turn you into a six-headed monster. Very well. Well, honestly, I was just thinking I'd like to see how strong my future master is for myself. Heh, that's what I like to hear. This is anime dialogue. Alright, let's get started. Yes, Auntie? You said this must be the first trial you have in mind. Remember when like the chapter started and it was like, oh, we're gonna find the truth of Salem, and now it's just like, oh yeah, it's the Engen Breeze event 0.0. But I'm not against it. Just like, well, I kind of am against it, but I think I'm entirely saying this just because how it is segmented. I kind of think Salem's a little too long. I think it might have benefited from being a shorter one like Shinjuku was. Of course, I haven't finished it yet, so obviously that opinion can still change. But like, Salem is fairly long. I was looking at the word count chart earlier today. Trying to think about what tied with it. I think it's around. I think it's a little shorter than Camelot. Which, yeah, about adds up. I think I did like 20 videos on Camelot or something. You know, I'm gonna end up doing like 17 or something videos on this. 15. I don't know. I don't know what video number this is. I've actually already done the math. So I think this is like 11 or 12. Next chapter is its own. Chapter after that is its own. There's 4 more after this video. Plus there's also the Journey to the West side story, whatever. Like the extra play. But I'm not doing that on camera. I think I got that right. There's 2 sections, 1 long section, and then 2 short epilogues that I do. Like I'd split the long climax, and but you get it. Let's. Dang it. Okay, so there's no point in bringing Vlad out until these are out. This is a 6-turn cooldown? I thought it was a 5. Oops. I don't know what that button is. So might as well use Kiara's Noble Phantasm next turn and then switch over to Vlad. Well, actually, I'll probably hit like a wet noodle, won't it? Just like the alter ego one. So might as well switch him out after this. Well, you know, it was probably worth it. She had the arts cards. I was just thinking that if I brought Vlad in, he could have done a lot of crits, but it wouldn't have worked out the same. Okay, Vlad time. Legend of Dracula. Let's go ahead and do this. She shouldn't get a Noble Phantasm off this turn, even if she does the charge. Okay. Yeah. I guess you could theoretically spam it, but I don't know if they can do that. Maybe. Oh, do I not have? Aw, dang it. I thought I had it this turn. Let's do it like this. Sorry. Okay. You think we have to break the second bar too, or do you think this is it? I'm guessing it's going to end here. Maybe we'll have to watch the animation. Oh. It broke, so I think it's actually making us kill it. My Artoria. She got pigged. Do you think that Castoria would eat the pig Castoria? Wait. Does Castoratoria have like the glutton joke that Saber's been reduced to? I don't actually know her personality. I've read a couple of her lines of dialogue. That's it. I'm assuming, you know, obviously, Lost Boat 6 will expand on her. That's where like her big role is, you know. Decent damage. Like that. You go, Vlad. Okay. Yeah, it seems like she uses that at the beginning of every turn. Let's use this. Use this. I forgot I had this. And don't use Kiara's, that's a waste of time. It's gonna do like 10k damage. Oh, okay, got it. I didn't think that actually overkill. Well, 120? What the? Wow, that attack upped it a lot then. 2 Bonzo. Okay. End of the play, I'm guessing? Phew! Alright, a promise is a promise. I kind of had a feeling about you after seeing how you handled yourself on the beach. But it's clear now that your talent for spell weaving is one of a kind. Yeah, oh yeah. You said that tickles. Do these piglets have names? Excuse me, I'm talking here! Alright, I'll start your training tomorrow. Focusing primarily on medicinal herbs. It's the foundation that'll teach you all about natural processes. Medicinal herbs. I'm gonna prefer summoning arts myself. Really love to summon about a dozen spy toy. Look like posable statues. It's adorable. How long will it take to complete this ritual? Will it take more than 3 days? 3 days? Or like 6 months? So I've got my work cut out for me. Oh well, I guess for today I can treat you to some witch's porridge. Oh no, don't say it. That sounds great. Thanks, Auntie Kirky. You really don't change for anything, dude. Huh. Get my brother's thick skin and my little sister's naivety. This place sucked. Boo! I'd actually love it if the characters in game said that. So, what do you think? It's hard to say. I like the parts of the skeletons, though. Read a bit of my story I did before, with the skeleton fights, too. Can you pretend to be Lily again, please? Skeletons kind of stole the show, huh? How did they do the skeletons? The skeletons are my favorite part too. The Dragon Tooth Warriors. Isolated Mansion. Whose is this? Caster Assassin? I guess go and bring real Kiara. Just alternate between the Kiaras. Nothing they can't do together. Which is even funnier because I think I'm going to bring Kiara to the final boss. Because I'm assuming they're a foreigner. Although, I gotta be honest, I don't remember fighting a demon god pillar in Salem. We might. Like, we very well might, but I don't remember it. Sorry. It's good to stay hydrated. Oh, this mansion. You certainly turned your friends away rather brusquely, Sanson. Pitiful. I can see right through you. You really think you could curry favor with me now at this point? Yes? For an actor, your performance is rather abysmally transparent. Indeed, I'm not certain I succeeded at putting an act at any point in my life, but I have always followed my principles, wherever they may lead me. I am grateful for you to keeping me by your side. I do not believe I've betrayed my master. Right now, here in Salem, order itself is on the verge of... my ringmaster is on the verge of collapse. Whatever the devil is plotting, I cannot permit him to further his ends by allowing you to die. Suppose I, too, owe you my thanks. I doubt we would have made it through that last attack with the inexperienced constables and villagers alone. It was only thanks to your swordsmanship that we survived. Where did you learn to fight? Were you once a mercenary? I used to be an executioner before I joined the Horsey Company. It was my job to behead the condemned. Is that so? Sounds like something out of an ancient royal court. Merely a cruel, barbaric custom. They didn't have guillotines back then. Why do such a thing? Surely the heads, once separated from their owners, can confess no sins. A quick beheading lets the condemned die free of pain and suffering. Nonsense. Suffering is what ultimately leads to truth. I think that is like a Puritan idea. Just suffering brings... I don't know. You know who I am, Sanson. As I recall, your fellow company members have addressed me as Witchfinder General. In that sense of the word, yes, I do know who you are. You came here all the way from England. I see. No matter. It's not as though I are trying to keep it secret. The certificate I brought with me from the governor of Massachusetts is genuine. However, I'd be a liar if I claimed I felt I truly belonged here. The governor should be dealing with the natives up north right now, not he's anywhere in Boston. So it's strange that he granted you this authority so quickly. If you're just arrived from England, you should know that the massacre of Glencoe, but you do not. Your Honor, you're clearly not like the other villagers. Could it be that, like me, you're actually a... Be silent! Don't you dare try to trick me, Charles Henry Sanson. Doesn't matter what I am. I'll see my God-given duty if I failed regardless. As long as I draw a breath, I'll not suffer a single witch to set foot outside this place. Yes, Your Honor. What a stiff, gloomy man you are. Dang it, Siren, we're trying to do fake grand order in here. I don't know if that's being picked up or not. Just I don't want to not say anything, and then someone types in the comments, "Oh, what's that siren in the background? Oh, you getting arrested, Horsey? Why not have a swig of rum and loosen up a bit? It's poison, don't drink it! No, thank you, I'm still on duty. Suit yourself. I knew it. Even Hopkins himself has his doubts about this situation. Yet he's still attempting to fulfill his mission. It's not an act of madness. He's sincerely attempting to redeem himself in his own way. Almost as if he were a servant. I mean, he's not summonable, plus, like, look at his art, right? I don't think he's a servant. Holy Grail War does not stop until casualties have shed enough blood to fill the Grail. Not even he can stop these executions any longer. Someone will be chosen to die. Yet we came to this cursed land of our own accord? What's wrong? We're invited here. It's not a demon god paler that invited us. A demon god paler would never invite anyone from Chaldea. If they did, they would never kill them for no reason. What are the gallows meant to grant in this land? Salvation? No. Despair? Oh yes, incidentally. This morning I received some valuable information pertaining to the devil's whereabouts. Oh, fancy book. A map of devilry? That book. Presume its contents are concerned with the devil? Let's see. Lever de Ivan. The Book of Iban? I kind of thought it was going to be the, Is it the Necronomicon that's the Lovecraft book? Indeed. This Book of Avon contains tales of heretical gods and details about the devil's way of life. It's in essence a grimoire of heretical spells. It's also used in rituals to summon the devil. The girl who brought it in openly admitted that crime. She informed me that she and another girl had conducted one such ritual together. Ooh! Lavinia and Abigail. Indeed, she confessed to me directly that she had soiled her hands in satanic ceremonies. A girl? Lavinia Whately. She brought the book to me and turned herself in. What's more... Sorry. Oh. She told me that her co-conspirator, the one who helped her to conceal this crime, and continues to reside in Salem, hiding her shame and sin, is Abigail Williams. Exclamation point! End of scene? No? Nah. Poor Abby, she's still moaning in her sleep. Hope she's okay. She saying something? There have been so many dreadful things happening every day. What she could do? Well, go back to her real quick with her eyes closed. Hold on, I want to point something out. Horsey? Mashu? Can I have a word with you? Out here, if you don't mind. Need to wake Abigail up when she needs peace and quiet. Pan back to... dang. She had a huge forehead. Because, you know, she has big anime eyes. So when they're closed... Early today, Matahari and I exchanged several pieces of information. Told stories about Yomani. Yeah, so he loved Magi Marie. What's it traded? Yes, we did. Found it to be a very fruitful exchange. First off, there's something I'd like to ask you, Mashu. Told you studied Salem's history thoroughly before embarking on this great ship. That's right. I assisted Matahari with her preparations, focused on the witch trials for my own. There's a list of Salem's residents among the documents, so I also memorized that. Can you recall that list now that you're in this bounded field? Yes, I can definitely see it more clearly now. Oh, so they're gonna realize that Lovecraft characters don't belong here. If I try to recall it in Mr. Carter's house, my head feels sort of hazy, so I couldn't actually remember any of it at all. I didn't even think anything of it at the time. All I had was a vague feeling that something wasn't right. Alright then, is Abigail Williams on that list? Yes, she is. She was one of the most important people during the trials. Okay, now they realize it. I knew it. Dude, loud sirens, go away. Dude, I don't know who to arrest yet. Okay? I don't know if it's Carter or Lavinia or Abby or Hopkins or what. But I think it's Carter, obviously. I want Hopkins to not be a bad guy, though. Sorry, Senpai. I wish I could have been more helpful. And I know what you're trying to say. But it was only when I was walking around the village today that I finally realized something. Most of the other residents' names aren't on the list I memorized. Some people had names that only resemble the names on this list. Oh, that said, most of those names are fairly common in Great Britain. Say, Mashu? Do you think we're being made to reenact Salem's witch trials? No, I don't. Things are progressing completely differently here. So I don't think we're being forced to perform them by some external power or anything like that. Rogue Carter. What's Abby's uncle's role in all this? I don't know. All I can say is, like most of the others, the name Randolph Carter wasn't on the list of Salem's residents. Do you think she doesn't know about Lovecraft, or just can't remember it? Like, I feel like Mashu was always like, oh yeah, that's my favorite book. That's my favorite book. Like, anytime a literary figure is mentioned, would know about Lovecraft. If anything, I think the Queen of Sheba may know more about him from her time as Tituba. I'm sorry. When I was Tituba, I really believed that he was my new master, taking over for Abigail's parents. I never had a doubt. While we did come to the village as traveling performers, definition, we're much less bound to defined roles. Tituba can't help if her own role is so restrictive as to limit her consciousness more than ours. Right? Right? I like to think I was pretty capable as far as servants go personally. It's pretty much going the way I expected. You mean you suspect Abby? But she defended you so passionately during your trial. Shh. We'll wake Abby up. Oh, I'm sorry. She's totally listening to us, right? Even so, we still need to be on guard around her. Next thing we need to confirm is what to do about her. Master? Hold on, I need to check that... It keeps coming by and going, the siren. Senpai? What do you think, Robin? Me? Got a lot of thoughts, but yes, me? Hopkins is the one we ought to be worrying about. Wrong. Seriously, what are we gonna do about that guy? He's even won the dang idiot turncoat of a Frenchie over to his side now. Oh, my internet's out. If it doesn't put us over a barrel, I don't know what does. What about you, Mashu? I want to keep Abby safe. I want to treat her like any other villager as much as possible. If we start suspecting an innocent girl like her, all we have is a bunch of coincidences or circumstantial things, or just make things worse. True, we'd be like witch hunting. But if we just decide she's a witch for no good reason, then that'd be the point when we let her fears control us, just like what happened in Salem during the real witch trials. Oh, it's back on now. Good. Sorry. I don't have any right to say things like that when I couldn't even do my job right. Glad you're honest with us. I'll admit that finding a witch is an important factor here in Salem. I still think we should be more worried about the judge running this town. The guy who sided with him. Very nice Sanson guy who's definitely not gonna die, right? Please don't kill him. Well, golly gee, Robin, you really ain't sense, so don't you? Golly gee, fine by me. Next time you see me, just go nuts and really let him have it. Fight to the death if you want. The heck? Help! Somebody got a witch in our midst! Robin, be quiet. You know, I saw Robin Hood venting. Have I not pulled that joke yet? I think that's my first time in Salem saying that. Abby? Oh, look at her forehead. Dang it, I clicked. My oh my. I sense evil. You're at another attack? I love having an evil radar. Where is it now? comes from the village. There are many of them. I'll come with you. I want to get rusty after all, or don't get seen. Worst comes to worst, I'll just pretend to be a ghoul myself. Just make sure you don't burn me up too, okay? Okay, everyone, let's do this. Abby? She's got a terrible fever. There's a ghost here. It's flying after me, trying to get me. Look at that forehead. And not end of scene. We're still in the post-battle dialogue, aren't we? Sorry. I give up. I can't walk anymore. Go on, save yourself. Was that the lady who spoke against us? Demons. Demons are coming over the roofs. Oh, what the heck? That's me. Oh god, it's so cold. I'm freezing. Dude, that's spooky. The way the eyes aren't aligned right. Like, go away, ghost. Get out of here. Stay back. I said stay back. Oh, it's not. Oh, weird. Okay, I don't remember making a party. Oh, is this the caster and assassins? Well, casters and assassins, probably. I remember putting Kiara in my party, I think. So never mind. Do we still have 3 battles left, counting this one? Jeez. I kind of feel like it's just going to be filler fights from here on out. Oh, only had 2 battles though. That's nice. Okay, just dump all the buffs on Kiara. You know the drill. Give her all the buffs and put them in her womb. Don't make it weird. Okay, what was it? I know I was talking about the fate route. Just that one's weird, right? Like, after you read it the first time, it just loses all of its appeal because it's just a worse version of future routes. It's a lot like a DC Ray Kasumi's route. Well, DC Ray, if you don't know, it's a Chunigay. Is that a word? Very chuny visual novel that is heavily inspired by Fate Stay Night. Like, each route gets more and more chuny. So, like, basically the main plot, you're trying to stop evil big bad guy from coming back to life. In the first route, you stop him. Yeah, good job. He never comes back. Second route, like, he almost comes back, so you, like, fight him, like, half-formed, right? And then the third route, he finally comes back. But you use the powers of, like, your waifu to stop him. In the fourth route, I think you fight him on his own, along with other. Yeah, okay. I don't want to spoil it too much, but like it builds itself up with each route. You know, Fate Stay Night also kind of does. The Fate route is a much more tame route than the other two, right? Nothing really goes too wrong, other than Gilgamesh showing up. It's tame. Then Unlimited Blade Works happens, everything goes crazy, you know? Saber gets stolen, Archer's there. And Gilgamesh is also there, but you know that already. Why doesn't it have to be a single target caster? Shuffle. Really? That's all we got? This gives crit damage up. Oh. I meant to hold it down. Is that 1 turn or 3? It's 1 turn. And why not use it? Oh, I never realized. I think I've actually realized this before. Kiara, I'm pointing. You can't see where I'm pointing. I have like the non-Kiara, right? But the cards for her are the... I don't know what to call that. Like, look. Her other ascension. Whoops. Not a big deal, but... Okay, do I still have the plug suit? No. I could just will him down. This isn't gonna hurt very much, but you know how Kiara is. Oh my god, there's another more annoying siren now. But it's quieter though, so I don't think you can hear this one. This is my first time actually like living in a city, right? Like before I lived in either like the suburbs or like in the middle of nowhere. Just hearing cars like 24/7 is a weird experience. Dread. Oh yeah, everyone's level 45, so that's like half our HP. This is level 21, what the heck? Dread. Has a Singularity ever repeated the, like, half level gimmick? I feel like there might have been one event that did. Was it one of the tower events? I don't remember. But I mean, it's an interesting enough gimmick, right? It shuffles up the value of some servants, because S-curve servants, I think, end up being more valuable than reverse S. Or is it vice versa? One of them end up being better than the other, I think. Which is just, that's interesting. Because normally, that's irrelevant. It doesn't matter at all, right? But suddenly you're like, oh, maybe I should bring a servant whose stats are higher at level 45 because, they're better. Like, it could be an interesting gimmick if they went with it. Or, like, even count them a different number. It's like, what if your third level was a 30? So you only get to them to level 30. Assuming they were 5-star. At level 90. Well, I guess nowadays, you can, grail them up to 120, so, you could theoretically have a level 60 here. I never thought about that, actually. That's interesting. Okay, give us that QP. Let me open up a water. I really need to get a water purifier. Look, I never actually thought about this, but my tap water here might actually be, like, drinkable. All my life I've been used to having, like, tap water that isn't exactly the cleanest. So I usually drink bottled water, which is bad for the environment. Yeah, you caught me. Hands up. Look, I'll drink bottled water, but I promise I won't spill any oil into, like, the Gulf of Mexico, okay? It's a compromise. But let's not bring Kiara, she's a wet noodle. I keep saying wet noodle. Maybe if I say it, like, 3 times fast, I'll get a prize. Let's, yeah, let's go over quick. Oh, no, then I have to get our Rasha on. Okay, that's a pain. Kiara works, I guess. Do I have a... Who am I? 4-star, like, other classes? And like, you're Buster, aren't you? I could bring... Actually... Needle Chris might work really well here. I'm assuming the instant death is going to work, and like we're not fighting a boss. In which case, this will end terribly. But assuming these are just random enemies, the instant death should work. Somebody save me! There's monsters everywhere. And if it doesn't, she'll still hit really hard. Well, there, but ain't Horsey, comrades. Looks like you're in a spot of trouble with my pirate buddies. The sailors from the waterfront. They're not pirates. You're playing me $1 in a windless day at sea. That don't mean I'm gonna let your cute little actress bite the dust. Hey, the skeletons are cool. Only little again, I'll turn you into a literal pig. This is the end! Our village is done for! Told you to be careful, Gramps. Oh, this is a freaking pain. We are still outnumbered. These enemies are strange. Handling them difficult. Okay, yep, failure battle. Salem really likes the triple zombie fights. I feel like we've done this like 4 times now. Which, I mean, I guess. Like, Salem handles its failure fight, well, its battles better than a lot of other singularities. Just, well, arguably, I guess that's how you define it. Would you rather have all your battles all at once, or would you rather them spread out but kind of awkwardly? Right? Well, how do I do this? I think like this. I don't know if this will kill it, but I'm just avoiding using boss right now. I'm gonna use them all next turn. Oh, that's... I wanted to get a Needle Kiss card out, but guess not. Okay, just... Didn't do this. Okay, I don't... There's no point in using the arts cards yet. Let's go ahead and save them. Because she might not insta-kill, you know? If she does, it's great. If she doesn't, you know. Better safe than sorry. What does that mean? Ampun something something. I'm vaguely familiar with Needle Chris as a character. Like, her brother was killed by her advisors. Ooh, I think he would have been Pharaoh. Don't quote me on that. And so she ended up like drowning her advisors. I don't know how much of that fate made up or how much is historical, but that's what happened in Needle Chris's interlude. I remember like other pharaohs were there, like Ozymandias and Xander. Well, I mean, I don't really think of Xander as a pharaoh, but I mean, like, he did conquer Egypt, yeah? Okay, do this. Oh yeah, right, I already said Ozymandias. Who's the... I feel like there's a third pharaoh there. Didn't get the insta-kill, though. There's a third pharaoh, isn't there? Like, or... Cleopatra! Right. I always forget she exists. Is this... What does that do? Remove debuff. Oh, huh. That's not bad. I don't want to call it great, but it's not bad. Okay, if we get... Our Noble Phantasm next turn, I'll have the insta-death chance again. Probably should have brought a rider. Like, if I knew it would have been, you know, big old caster boy, could have planned for it, but, you know, kind of going into it blind. Especially since something later Singularities do. When did they start it? Like Lost Vault 4? They let you pick your party after the cutscene, right? Instead of before. So like, you know, if you're like, oh, we're fighting the final boss now, or oh, a bunch of wyverns. Or like if a servant shows up, you know, and you're about to fight them, you're like, oh, okay, I'm fighting this servant. Okay, anyway, now I'm kind of screwed. These guys have death resist. I wasn't planning for this. My one plan failed. Can you attack Needle Chris? I'm assuming they have some death resist, but not like servant levels of death resist. It's like servants, with very few exceptions. Oh, that's all. What is that? A helicopter? That's loud. But enemy servants, I should say, have very high death resist. And it's usually like less than 1% that you actually get it off. I know. I think I've done it like twice. I remember one time as the Lord El Malloy, however you say his name, event. I one-shotted the caster Shuden Doji. Don't ask how I remember this stuff. I think I was just so excited it finally worked once. I don't remember who I was using. Maybe Needle Chris? Well, why would I don't know. But I know I did it there. I know I did it one other time. I think it was on the NA server. But those are both like the highlights of my Fate Grand Order career, basically. It'll never be surpassed. No, not just my Fate Grand Order career, just my career in general. Like, I peaked in life when I one-shot killed shooting doji. She had like 500k HP too. Hard fight. Well, I mean, relatively hard fight, right? Okay, you got this, Needle Chris. I believe. I hate you, Needle Chris. No, you're still cute. I like you. Just, I don't like you. Okay. We're slowly whittling him down. Trust me, the 11th turn, that's the lucky one. Oh, I get another double phantasm. Watch this insta-kill him. Oh my god, I'd be so mad. Please don't. Like, I know I'll take an extra turn if you don't, but please just don't. Think of my morale. Okay, thank you. So, ow, that hurt. Ow. I told you guys about the head injury. Like, well, okay, it's not like a serious. I hit my head on against a wall. A very hard wall. It's like brick. So when I coughed, my brain kind of scattered around everywhere. You know, this won't be funny if like I die in my sleep in a day because of like a head injury, like internal brain bleeding or something. That stuff's terrifying. Please don't bring that up. Okay. Look, we can actually bring a caster this time and it's fine. Do I have a... Well, you know, this time I was going for... Oh, I have Anastasia. Bring her. Because that time I was going for the insta-kills. Hoping that would work. It didn't work. Or maybe I just need like a better insta-kill servant. Because I assume her being AoE means she gets less kill chance than a single target. Like Hessian Lobo or someone. Massachusetts Army Cavalry. What the heck? Move aside! Citizens, make way! What's this? We're getting reinforcements now? The cavalry's here! Mr. Carter's on one of the horses. Mr. Brathen here. I don't trust this. Yeah, but against things like these, you're just leading more people to their death. Take aim! Fire a volley! Are they shooting at us? Here, use these silver bullets. Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around. Stephanie, what difference is that going to? Hey, it worked! Alright, Professor. Watch him actually just be a good guy. Now we just shoot him like any other enemy, huh? Not too fast either. We can do this. We went over to, what's the university name? Miskatonic? Something like that from Lovecraft. I don't even know that because of Lovecraft. I remember some, like, I don't know if it's a visual novel. I think more of a dating sim. It's an English one. I didn't play it. I just saw the Steam store page. Or saw it being advertised somewhere or something. Like, oh, how about that? It's called like Miskatonic something. Or something along those lines. Like a monster dating game. It's the best way I can think of to describe it. I have no idea if it was good, but if that sounds like your kind of thing, go check it out, I guess. I always think people don't give original English language visual novels enough of a chance. I've read actually a fair bit of them, but I don't even give them much of a chance, honestly. Like, although to be fair, I think a lot of them aren't too great. Like, try to think of the ones that are good, okay? Karawa Shoujo, very good. Doki Doki Literature Club, good at what it's trying to do. Highway Blossoms, never talk about that again. The Letter, it has some good parts and some very, very bad parts. Right? Don't talk to me about Marianne. Never mention Marianne's name to me. Yeah, that guy about me going on a tangent. That guy who... Oh my god. I can talk. I'm just being stupid. This isn't a brain injury, I swear. But, that guy who said I go off on tangents a lot is totally correct. I've read out there's like, oh, Detective Butler, that's classic. It wasn't very good. I can't think of any others, actually. I do have one on my desktop right now that I was meaning to record like months ago, but I never did. It's Juniper's Knot. It's supposed to be like a short, like hour-long one. Right, hey, that sounds like fun to do. I think it was written by one of those like November challenges, like make a visual novel in a month kind of thing. Anyway, it's free and it's actually pretty old, I think. A decade old? Not quite. Somewhere around there. Like 2013, 2014-ish. And the art's good. And it seemed interesting enough. Give me that bond. Give me that steak. Oh, we're an hour in. Jeez. That was the last battle, right? I think it was. Daytime. Dawn of the 6th day, I think? Abigail! Abigail! Where art thou, Abigail? Mr. Carter, she's staying with us now. And she's alright? My blood froze when I saw what happened to our house. See, so you took care of my niece while I was away, Mr. Horsey. Can't thank you enough. It's twice you've saved the life of my only family. So it's not safe to camp out in the woods. Fortunately, I know a suitable vacant house we can use. Belongs to some acquaintances of mine. I mean, actually, isn't the woods like the perfect Puritan counter? Like, it's conceptually against them. I wish I could ask for permission, but given the circumstances, I think they'll understand. Something wrong? You seem puzzled. Mashu? Agreed to take her with me as far as the village exit. Thought she only headed back on her own. Is that a cat? Meow? And that's the cat we saw at the wharf. Did we? I don't remember that. This must have been kicked out in all the commotion. Is the cat plot relevant? Hey! Keep that thing away from... Oh! Oh! This is like, you know... Cats see evil. Stay back! And no, you dislike cats. It's not what is at issue here. Hey, cats too. They never cuddle up to you. Well, speak for yourself. And you know, they're always using their cuteness to try and get their way. When video was on my island, they'd always purr. And again, I'd like to go get Abigail as soon as possible. Hey, we ran off. Oh. He's a crow! You know, they just make crow sound effects. Because cats eat birds. Forget about him. He'll be fine. But actually, I just remembered something. Oh, actually, that... Well, I understand zero of the context of that, though. Stupid Samson. He never did come back to help us. Is Samson dead? Because that chapter is still called the 4th Knot, right? But nobody died. Like, Samson has too many death flags up. I'm scared. Stake of Wailing Night times 5. Pure prisms. I'll always take more caster gems. Empty house. 0 AP. Perfect. Yeah, I think the next one's a short one. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.